I thought you wanted to do PI work.
I do. But why should we be the ones to prove that Katherine is Dominique's half-sister?
Well, I thought her challenge was to prove she's not.
Well, either way, Mac, it's very disloyal to Spot. He's a good friend of ours, and he's miserable.
And there's one of the reasons right now.
Well, where are you off to?
Gee, thank you for asking. Not that you really care. Not that anybody cares where I go or what I do.
Oh, well, it's really gratifying to see that you're not feeling sorry for yourself, Lucy.
Well, maybe I am. I have every right to be. Scott's taking everything wrong that I tried to do, and he's torturing me to death. And he's absolutely furious.
Can you blame him? He's devastated.
Well, did you want a parade in your honor? Or maybe Scotty's undying gratitude for exposing him to public humiliation.
No, what I wanted was for him to try to understand that I really was just looking out for what's best for him.
I don't really think it's such a good idea for you to be as pregnant as you are to go flying off somewhere again.
We're not going flying off somewhere. We're driving together. I figured if nobody's going to be nice to me, I better be nice to myself.
Well, are you driving someplace particular, or are you just running away in general?
I am checking out a new spa. It happens to be south of here, about 2 hours in Pennsylvania. I've given myself a whole weekend of R&R.
Sounds like a great way to get through a bad time.
Yeah. Well, they have this special program for expectant mothers, and if it lives up to the reviews, then maybe I'll get some ideas for deception.
Steal from the best. That's my motto.
I am not about to steal anything. See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to go somewhere where I can be pampered and taken care of instead of condemned. And anyway, if Scott means what he says, then my days are numbered with this baby. I have to enjoy all the quality time I can together.
Can we hang here for a while? I mean, is Dad going to be expecting us or something?
Yes, we can hang here for a while, and I don't know.
And where is he? I mean, he hasn't been here all morning.
He might be a while. Your dad had some important things to take care of today.
Welcome home. Oh, my darling. Oh, your old body stamping ground. Remember
you're
working
always
there?
just happy to see me.
Oh, I got to squeeze you to make sure you're really here.
Squeeze away, baby. I'm flesh and bone. Squeeze away.
Oh, my.
This place has not changed.
No, not much. It's kind of a little tired, like I am, but we just hang in there.
You, my little peach, have never looked finer.
Well, you just keep saying it. Somebody might listen.
Hey, I ain't lying. You could still spin the head of every sailor in the South Pacific Fleet.
Hey, Jager, I want you to meet Luke. Luke Spencer, Jager Cates. He was the one who helped Lucky get away from the gangsters.
Oh, pleasure. Lucky told me about that.
Yeah, I wish I spent more time with the kid. He seemed like a nice kid.
Yeah, he's all right.
Hey, wait a minute. The pink Cadillac. That's yours, right? That's in great condition.
4-barrel carburetor.
That will give you some power. I've always been into vintage cars. I myself rebuilt a 65 Mustang one time, from the ground up.
Now, that is a great car.
It is?
A great car. I won one in a card game once. It had over 80,000 miles on it. We drove it all the way from Texas to Venezuela. Lucky was 2. It was in the middle of summer. It was a nightmare. Anyway, that baby just hummed the whole time.
Yeah, it's a great car.
So if you're into cars, you should come by. I'll let you take that big pink monster. You take her out for a spin.
Great. That'd be great, thanks. Well, listen, I got to go to the library.
Okay, well, you better take off that apron.
Nice meeting you.
You too.
Okay.
Take care.
Okay, sweetheart. Have a good study or whatever. Just wonderful. Of all the gin joints in all the world, why does he have to come into mine?
I'm 14 years old. I'm kicking back on that big, round bed you used to have, remember?
With black satin sheets.
And we're watching Casablanca for the 50th time on that little black and white portable with the broken rabbit ears. Just you, me, and a big tub of hot buttered popcorn, and every time Elsa gets on the plane for Lisbon, you're crying your eyes out.
Gone.
Sonny's here because I asked him to meet me.
Lucas Lorenzo, you've just been home 5 minutes, and already you're looking for trouble.
Here's looking at you, kid.
General Hospital, brought to you by Kix, the cereal with a corn crunch that kids love.
I don't interfere with your judgments, but I do question your taste in friends.
Friends? What, are you joking?
Why are you meeting with him?
Because he's Frank Smith's #1 messenger boy in Port Charles.
What? He is connected to the king of scum?
Yeah.
Did you know he threatened me?
Sonny? Oh, I didn't know that. That's good to know. Well, you don't have to worry about him. I'll handle
Then why
Sonny.
are you meeting with him?
I'm meeting him because I'm not going to drag my family from here to Kingdom Come the rest of my life because of Smith.
So?
So I made a deal with him.
You made a deal with Frank Smith?
Just a temporary deal, sweetheart. Just a little temporary deal so I can get close enough to cut his legs off.
No, you're not going to do this. Lou Spencer,
Listen,
I'm not going to do this.
We're not going to talk about this now. We'll talk about it later.
You bet we will.
Ruby, my wife needs a little peace of mind. She needs Lucky in school. She needs a nest. She needs friends. She needs a life. Now, right now, that's the only thing that matters.
So awesome.
What was? What?
Look, my spider, I took him back to where he found him, and he spun a whole new web.
Oh. Well, that's good. He, probably realized he was back where he belonged.
I hope he's happy.
Count on it. By the way, how on earth did you manage to figure out this spider's sex?
Sex?
Gender, Lucky, that he was a male.
Oh, boy. I thought it was going to be another one of those discussions.
What discussions?
Mom, birds, bees, spiders, sex. Hello?
Oh. Oh, dear.
Oh, don't worry about it. My dad already covered it.
Covered what?
Where babies come from.
Oh, he did he? I was so looking forward to telling you myself.
Don't worry about it. He covered it. I mean, unless there's, like, something you're not sure about.
No, I'd say that you learned from the best. Cleveland, right?
Pardon me?
Babies come from Cleveland.
Mom! What the... What are you talking about?
I'm just teasing you. Honey, where was I when your father told you everything?
I think you were in the shower.
Must have been a long shower.
Oh, he didn't exactly tell me everything. I mean, we're kind of doing it on an installment plan, a little bit at a time.
I see, on an as-needed basis?
Well, on my 11th birthday, I'm gonna get to know all about puberty.
That's why we call you Lucky. So at what point did he cover telling you how you find out whether a spider is a girl or a boy?
Well, Dad says it's instinct. Like people, you know.
Is that what he told you? Okay. My two men.
Are we going already?
No, I'm going to take a look around upstairs.
Dad said the stairs aren't safe, Mom.
Lucky, nothing is going to happen. Not to me and not in this house.
You sound pretty sure of that.
I am.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a nice book.
Yeah, it is.
What you got? Economics crises of the 80s. Oh, things were bad, but not that bad, huh?
I'm sorry. It's not the book.
Figured.
This has been happening to me a lot lately.
Do you want to be alone?
No, it doesn't seem to matter, you know. That's why I come here, to be alone. But then I just start thinking, and then the thoughts come so quickly, I just get overwhelmed and I lose it. And then when I'm not alone, I act like everything's normal, but it's not. And then I get overwhelmed, and then I really lose it. See? Yeah, you should probably just go.
Listen, I'm sorry, Karen. I didn't mean to upset you. Hello. I'll just go, all right?
Jager, wait.
Okay, first, a nice bag, coat, what else? Keys, keys, sunglasses, I need sunglasses, excellent, check. All right, seatbelt, let's see, full tank of gas, and, let me see, I'm in a map, where's my map? What did I do with that map? Map in the car. Ah. A snowflake. Oh, I love it. The first snowflake of winter. It's a lucky sign.
Spider, and he wrapped them all up in his web. I'm hungry.
Yes, Lucky, that image did wonderful things for my appetite, too.
What are you doing up here?
I'm just taking it all in. I know it's very odd, but this place feels familiar to me, and I can't imagine why. This place is nothing like my home in Port Charles was.
I don't get it.
Yeah, well, join the club. Maybe it's just being back here in Port Charles. All the memories. You know something? Maybe we should go around and check out some of my old hangouts, you know, Port Charles High and the park. And, oh, there was this great drive-through burger stand that we used to go to right after drill team practice. I'll show you all the sights.
You wouldn't mind?
Why would I mind?
I don't know. You just never really told me much about your childhood.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
Sit down. I think maybe that's because my childhood was pretty complicated. You see, I really had two separate childhoods. One with the Vining family, with your Aunt Amy. And I was with them until I was about your age. And then the second one with my birth mother.
Grandma Lesley?
Grandma Lesley, right. Boy, does it sound strange to hear that. When I left here, she was hardly a grandma type. I mean, not like you would picture it. No, she was very young, very beautiful. One of the strongest, finest women I ever knew. You know what, if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be a real mess right now. You would have loved her, Lucky. And she would have spoiled you rotten. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. She's just far too young to die.
She's buried here, right?
Yes, she is. You know, I've never actually been there. Maybe we should figure out a time to do that together, you know? If the two of us go visit the cemetery together?
I don't think so, Mom. You probably should go by yourself the first time.
How old are you?
10.
Going on 40. You're right, Lucky.
What?
I should go by myself the first time. Maybe you'll come with me the second time, huh?
You bet I will.
Oh, you think this is the last time we're going to see this place?
You're pretty hung up on it, aren't you?
Yep. Guilty as charged.
I am too.
Really?
You think we'll ever get Dad on our side?
Well, I think we can work on it. Come on.
The assets on a commercial flight from Paris to Kennedy.
When did she leave Algeria?
Why is that relevant?
Because, sonny boy, if Interpol is watching her, and you say they are, then the instant she moved, they knew about it. Now answer the question. When did she leave Algeria?
5 days ago. She made it past Orly passport control and out of France. At the moment, I would say she's somewhere over the North Sea. The only piece that's still kind of unanswered is what's she gonna do when she lands?
She's covered when she lands. Then she's in Daddy's hands. See, I got her a fresh new passport. I got her a purse full of credit cards, IDs. And by the way, a couple of the bribes went higher than I expected, so I need another 5,000. The usual small bills unmarked.
That's a piece of cake.
Good.
So who did you use for the credit cards?
Why is that relevant?
I thought I might have used them in the past.
It's not likely.
Well, if they're that good, maybe I'd like to do some business.
Well, I'll let them know. I'm sure they can send you references, produce hundreds of them for you.
Did you use the same source for the passports, too, or is that...
No, I did the passports myself.
That's an incredible skill. Is that a lifelong talent?
It's developed through the years out of necessity. You see, Sonny, comes a point when I know that I'm the only one I trust.
You gotta trust somebody sometime. You know what happens when you spend too much time looking over your shoulder?
Yeah, you find out who's following you.
At 4.
Hi, Mama. I'm home. Are you here? I just can't believe it. I guess it's because I wasn't able to be here when they brought you here. I miss you so much. I wish that you could be a part of my life right now. I have Luke, and we're more in love than ever. And I have a son. He's so beautiful, Mama. You would have loved him. I am happy. And that's the only thing you ever wished for me. I just wanted you to know I have it. I love you, Mama. Thank you. Thank you for my life. Are you here?
Sorry. I didn't mean to go off on you like that.
I just want to understand.
So do I. It's pretty lame, huh? Sometimes I just feel like I'm watching myself from the outside, and I look at me and I go, who is she? And then the rest of the time, I have absolutely no perspective at all. And I just feel totally out of control.
Sounds like a roller coaster, Karen.
Yeah, it just started, too. I've got so much I have to go through.
You'll do it.
I don't know. I don't know. I thought that if I could deal with my anger towards Sonny and Ray, then it's just like this big flood, and then all this stuff started coming up about my mother, and it's all like poison.
Listen, Karen,
Jagger.
I can't can't believe how brave you're being right now.
What?
I don't know many people who have the guts to deal with what you're dealing right now. You should be proud of yourself.
I am terrified. What happens if I just let it all out? What if I can't get my control back? Am I talking? I don't have any control to begin with.
What does your doctor say?
Gail? She says, trust me and everything will be fine. Yeah, sure it will.
Thought you liked her.
I do, but she says it like it's just so easy, and it's not easy. And you can't just trust someone because they say so, you know?
So, Karen,
I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to trust anybody ever again, Jagger.
Karen, you...
Jagger... Look, this is nuts, okay? You really should go, okay? I don't want to subject you to this.
I want to do something.
No. You already did.
What did I do? Huh?
Only once through these past few months have I ever felt truly loved and truly safe. And that was in your arms at the cabin. And that memory of us gets me through a lot.
Listen, Karen, the cabin's still there. I got my bike ready.
No, I can't hide there. I can't hide there forever, Jagger. This is reality. And I have to learn to function in it. I have to.
In case you didn't know it already, the same memory keeps me going all the time.
Thank you. Look at me. Look at me. I'm not in any shape to work on us. It just drives you crazy. You don't deserve that.
Do what you have to do.
I wouldn't expect much of a dinner crowd tonight.
Have a little snap.
Well, they're predicting way more than a little.
So come on hard.
Uh-huh.
And we're here, all alone, all snug and warm. Just two of us.
I've been thinking about Katherine.
While you were kissing me,
You know better than that.
I was thinking about Katherine, too.
About taking the case.
Hey, great minds think alike. You go first.
All right, I think we should take it.
So much for great minds.
You disagree. Why am I not surprised?
Because I don't want to do it. I keep thinking about Scotty. He lost Dominique. He lost Katherine. But he should at least know what side his friends are on.
We are his friends. But let's not confuse our friends with our professional life.
Are you saying that we should sell our souls for this business?
Felicia, Katherine is not asking us to do anything immoral. She just wants to know the truth. Okay, now if she is Dominique's half-sister, we'll all know. If she's lying, we'll expose her. That's hardly selling our souls.
I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. And not just for Scotty, for Lucy.
Oh, well, now there's a pillar of truth and
Well,
justice.
I know Lucy is Lucy, but in her own weird way, I think she meant to do what was the right thing. I just don't want to see anybody get hurt.
What about Katherine?
I think that's different.
Oh, I see. You don't want to see anybody get hurt, except Katherine.
No, you're getting it all twisted
Look,
up.
wait, what if she is telling the truth, okay? Now, whatever the setup is, it can't be any worse than what Scotty's already going through. The truth can set you free, you know.
No, I don't think we should do it. It's too complicated.
Wait, let me try it from this angle. Okay. What if someone needed your help, and it was a matter of great importance, and I said you couldn't do it?
Would that someone be as special to me as Scotty is?
That's not the point.
That's my point.
As professionals, we've got to give equal weight to every client's concerns, friend or not.
No, I can't. I don't think we should take the case.
Look at me. Felicia, there's one thing I want you to know. I love you very much. I just want you to know that right from the start.
I can live with that.
I mean, you're beautiful, you're talented, you've got great instincts, you've got a lot of courage. But if you want to be a private investigator, you've got to stop thinking with your heart.
Why?
Because it just gets in the way.
No, I don't think so, Mac. My heart is where my instincts, talent, and courage come from.
That's a very good point. You're absolutely right. And you know what? I'm going to make you a promise that I will never, ever ask you to do anything that would compromise your values.
Thank you.
And you'll do the same for me.
It's only right.
Okay, then great. Then I'll take Katherine's case without you.
You're going to take the case?
It's too good to pass up.
Oh, Mac.
Come on, Felicia. I told you. You don't have to be anywhere near it.
No, you can't take it. Ew. Okay, I hear myself.
It's about time.
Okay, I know what I'm doing.
I knew you would.
But the next time that I want to take a case and you don't want me to take it, you know I'll have a cow, right?
I know.
Take the case. I hate it, but just take it, all right?
Are you hungry?
No, thanks.
More coffee?
Yeah, sure. Play it again, Sham.
About Sonny, I hope this isn't going to be the start of a beautiful friendship.
No, darling, it's strictly business.
When did he get wired to Frank Smith?
I don't know. I have a hunch it's a recent connection.
Makes sense. I mean, he's a nobody. He's just low-level scum.
Well, he doesn't mean anything to me except a way into Smith.
That frightens me.
Don't be frightened. Everything's cool. No sweat.
Stop it. You're lying to me.
Hey, would I lie to you?
In a New York minute if you thought you could get away with it.
Ruby, relax. I got this covered. If this thing comes down the way I'm planning, I'll be able to make a home here, which will make Laura happy, which then makes me happy.
Don't you treat me like a civilian. I have been down this block with you before.
All right. I'm sorry.
Now, why did you come back home?
I told you. I came back home to clean up this mess with Frank once and for all.
Well, how are you going to do that?
I figure the first step is to get inside. That's why I had the meeting with Sonny.
What? This whole nightmare started when you got inside. It didn't work.
What do you mean it didn't work? I put him behind bars.
Yes, you did, and you've been on the run for 10 years ever since. Honey, inside, nothing has changed.
I've changed.
I don't think I like that.
Ruby, I can't keep hiding. Running is suicide. It's going to destroy my family. I have to face Smith.
Face him? Oh, no. No. You're going to kill him. Oh. No, answer me. Answer me right now.
If I have to? Yeah. I hope it doesn't come to that. I'd like to avoid it. Murder is such an extreme solution.
And it carries the death penalty.
If you get caught.
Honey, I want you to promise me you're on the wrong street. You've
Ruby,
got
I
to stop
can't
this.
promise
Me that you will not...
I can't! You gotta trust me a little bit. I got this covered. I've been thinking about this for so long. Maybe I am crazy. But I'm nobody's fool. Least of all Frank Smith. Okay?
How's the project going?
Fine. As a matter of fact, I'm heading to New York right from here. Your Algerian friend will be landing in a few hours.
And the logistics?
Everything's running like clockwork.
I understand Damien's hooked you up with Luke Spencer.
Yeah, he's going with me to the city.
What's your impression?
Well, I don't know him that well yet, you know.
First impression. Mind, you can speak freely.
He's smart, seems to know the moves. I didn't expect him to be quite so, seasoned.
Seasoned? Well, he's been at it a while. I want you to take very good care of him. And when this particular operation is over, you and I are going to have another conversation about Spencer's future.
His future?
Such as it is. And do me a favor. Keep it between us. Damien's a reasonably good son, but he hasn't got the stomach for the really tough choices.
Of all affliction taught a lover yet, 'tis sure the hardest science to forget. How shall I lose the sin, yet keep the sense, and love the offender, yet detest the offense? How the dear object from the crime remove, or how distinguish penitence from love? Unequal task, a passion to resign, for hearts so touched, so pierced, so lost is mine. Ere such a soul regains its peaceful state, how often must it love, how often hate? How often hope, despair, resent, regret, conceal, disdain, do all things but forget. But let heaven seize it, all at once 'tis fired, not touched but rapt, not wakened but inspired. Oh come, oh teach me nature to subdue, renounce my love, my life, myself, and you.
Is it horribly sexist of me to say that I really enjoy watching you do that?
Terrible. I hate it. Boy, you're in a good mood.
Do you know why?
Because we're engaged.
That too. Do you know what happened just a few moments ago?
Clue me in.
We had what should have been, what could have been a terrible argument, but it turned out to be just a discussion. Two total opposite opinions, and now it's over and done. And nobody had to be the winner.
We agree to disagree. How very mature of us.
Works for me.
Get used to it.
I did mean what I said, though. My friends are the most important thing to me. Except for you.
As it should be.
Hi.
Oh.
Did you two ever get any work done around here?
Well, not if we can help it.
What a nice surprise. What brings you out in this weather? Oh, it just kind of snuck up on me.
On all of us. Would you like some coffee?
Oh, I would love some. Thank you.
There you go.
Actually, I'm not sure I want to drink it. I think I just want to warm my hands on the cup.
There you go.
But no offense, I'm sure you make great coffee.
None taken.
Thank you.
Is Luke with you?
No, not today. This is sort of my own personal little trip down memory lane, just driving around to all the old places.
I don't know which is more upsetting, how much has changed or how much has stayed the same.
I never believed that book. I think you can go home again.
What do you think?
Depends
On what?
on how well you know the people that moved into your old house. Then you can definitely go back home.
Am I that obvious?
Well, what's a trip down memory lane without a visit to the old Weber homestead?
Oh, I guess I am that obvious. Actually, I would love to do that, and I would love for Lucky to see it. I mean, this is really the first chance that he's had to get a sense of his family's roots. I just didn't want to be a pest to you and Robin.
Wait, no, not at all, not at all, okay? It's a great idea. But we better get going before it gets really bad out there.
Thank you.
Whitney. Lot, I bet you didn't have your ankle swell up when you got pregnant, either.
Expecting whiteouts and road closures. For now, the airports remain open and the trains are on schedule, as most of the upstate New York area braces itself as a storm may take on blizzard proportions. Stay tuned right here to WPCR for your complete winter storm updates.
Oh, gosh. Great, a blizzard. Just what I need, a blizzard. I don't want a blizzard. I can't really have a blizzard. What the? I'm driving as fast as I can. Hey, there's a baby on board, you know. Oh, brother. Boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh. You better not have dented my bumper. I hope to God you have insurance. I don't have time for this kind of nonsense.
Shut up and get out of the car.